If there's one mantra Jimmy Peffer lives by, it's this.
You never know, I guess. You never know unless you try.
Yeah, on this day, his sister Maggie and dad Pete are hanging out with professional runner for Nike, Lawi Lalang. Although Big Oli is a huge Midwest attraction, it's not the reason the Kenyan-born 8-time national title holder is in Alexandria.
No, basically what happened is our team had a little bit of an argument about social media and how it would be good to maybe put ourselves out on social media, and I used Lawi as an example because him and I are connected through Twitter and now Instagram and Facebook, and I thought to myself, you know what if I just said, hey, maybe he'd come up here. And so I sent a tweet at him. I said, during your off season, what would you think about coming up to Alexandria and visiting our team, talking to us? And a couple days later I had a tweet from him and he had said, I'd love to, let's make an arrangement. And so we got in touch over the phone, talked, and we got it all set up, and now he's here.
The best thing about Jimmy, he's a little bit of a ready, fire, aim kind of cat. And so he said, hey, Dad, I've got this Kenyan runner. He's a professional runner for Nike who's coming to talk to our cross-country team. Can you help me pick him up at the airport? I said, yeah, Jim, awesome. I'm going to be in the city. So
Lawi is a big advocate for encouraging young runners, but his initial interest in coming to Minnesota started because of a misunderstanding into who Jimmy actually was.
My first reaction actually was like, okay, I'm going to contact him back and then figure out who is he first of all. So actually I agreed that, okay, I'm going to come during my off-season, but I didn't know actually he's a student in the high school. So at first I thought maybe he's a coach or something like that. Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come. And then on our way we were still talking, and then I figured out that he's a student. I'm like, oh, I'm impressed actually, because that shows which kind of a leadership he has actually. So in a way he's a leader actually.
Regardless of how he got here, he honored his commitment and made the trip. Lawi spent time talking with Jimmy's teammates on the Alexandria boys cross-country team, a team that since has claimed its conference championship and will now play host to this week's section meet. Lawi was in Minnesota a few years ago when he was a runner for the University of Arizona, and that race has an interesting connection to his hosts.
It's Jimmy's birthday. He was turning 18, and what he wanted to do more than anything was go to the Roy Griak cross-country race at the U of M field. Basically, it was the U of M golf course. But so it's a huge Division I tournament. So we watched this, world-class Division I runners from all around the country, only to find out that our guest Lawi, he won that race 2 years ago and is a course record holder.
It's a record that is 22 seconds faster than the next first-place time. As Lawi toured downtown Alexandria, Pete recalled the many people from other countries he met during his high school years and how valuable that could be for his kids as well.
Created this real feel for how much and how valuable a larger view of the world can be, and how many other experiences that we can have. Great place to live here. There's more to see and more to learn. So to see that in Jimmy, absolutely, I'm fascinated by it, and so pleased that he would reach out to somebody like Lawi, make friends, and invite him into our home.
After this visit, Lawi can check Alexandria, Minnesota off his bucket list, and Jimmy Peffer can tweet out to the world, invited world-class runner to my house, and he showed up. For the Voice of Alexandria, I'm Joe Krakowski.